Hello, everyone. My name is Sumit Parmar, and welcome back to the second episode of MMA for Noobs.
Hi everyone, this is Pankaj Gautam, and thank you all of you for a great response for the first episode, and that's why we thought we should come up with a second episode
Yes,
for UFC 259. Sumit, are you excited for UFC 259?
I'm so excited. I'm actually even dressed up. Look, I'm wearing a kurta and all that.
Oh,
I'm in
are,
festive
are
mood.
you are you not eating your breakfast, your dinner?
Yes,
Are
man.
you fasting for your?
Yes, I get hyped up properly. एकदम भूखा भूखा हो जाता हूँ so that I take my snacks and everything, sit in the morning and have a gala time. So I'm very excited, very excited about
Why
this
why
card.
why are you so excited about UFC 259? Is
So
it not just like any other UFC?
no. It's not anything like any other UFC card. It's special
Mm-hmm.
because of the fact, मतलब even again, over the last 5 6 years since started watching this sport, I've never come across a card जहाँ पे एक साथ एक night में तीन title fights हो रही हैं. And this is the most interesting part about this whole event.
Okay, so let's talk about all these fights. Okay,
Yes, man.
I'll so they it the card looks very interesting
Yes,
for
it
this
is.
time.
Yes.
So let's talk about Ian Blahovic versus Israel Adesanya first.
Right. So this is the main event of the evening when Jan Blachowicz is the current, light heavyweight champion of this UFC, and Israel
Hmm.
Adesanya is also a champion. Now this makes for a very interesting fight. He is the champion in a different weight class, and he's the champion of the immediately lower weight class, which is 185-pound division, and he's the champion there. He's moving up a weight class, and these two people are very different in terms of their approach. Israel Adesanya, I'll talk about him now. He is an undefeated fighter with a record of 20-0 in MMA, but he's a
Okay.
far more accomplished kickboxer. So
Hmm.
he comes from New Zealand, and
Okay.
he has been in the kickboxing game for a very long time. He has, I think, more than 100 kickboxing fights in his career, and I think
Hmm.
he have lost maybe four kickboxing fights across his career.
In fact, I just read the news and I saw the video as well,
Yes,
where Adesanya is going for the weight
veins.
measurement, and
Yes,
he had a donut box in his hand,
no, it's a
maybe the
pizza box
pizza
this
box
time.
in his
It's a
hand.
pizza box this
Okay,
time.
okay,
Yes.
yeah. So he looks like a very interesting character.
He is a very interesting character. He is someone that basically has all the tools and all the pedigree to become the next mega superstar of MMA, just like Conor McGregor.
Hmm.
And we'll tell about Conor
Okay,
McGregor later on as well. So he
okay.
has all the tools to become a global superstar. The guy has charisma. He can speak well. He has,
Hmm.
I would say his for example his overall persona, because again he is a person that likes a lot of different kind of things, anime being one, right? He's a very
Okay.
big fan of anime, so a lot of
Mm.
things that he does in the octagon basically have come from anime characters. So his entrance,
Okay.
the way he starts his fight.
Guys, just want to say that anime and hentai are different.
They're very different, but
Yeah.
yeah, we're
So,
not going to mix those. We're not going to talk those. This is MMA for no, noobs, not you know so yes, he's a very interesting character, and the fascinating thing about him is that he is so confident, within his own body, within his own physique, that even
mhm,
though I think you must have seen the veins, he weighed in at 200 pounds for a fight
yeah.
which is happening at 205 pounds, right? So
Hmm.
again, it goes back to the fact that he's a proper middleweight fighter, and which is a
Mm.
185-pound weight class,
Okay.
and he's moving up to this 205-pound weight class, and so he's so confident that even though he is a lighter fighter, right, he is so confident in his striking ability that he's going up to a weight class which is much higher, which is 20 pounds heavier than him, and he's going to face a
Hmm.
fighter who is uh, you know known as a power striker. Jan Blachowicz, his opponent, who's the current light heavyweight champion. He's known as the
Hmm.
as a power striker, one hand, one punch knockout power he holds. In his
Oh, okay.
in his last two fights, he has finished
Hmm.
both his opponents. with a
Hmm.
single punch. I wouldn't say the last fight, but the fight before that with Corey Anderson,
Hmm.
one punch and he knocked the lights out of Corey Anderson. So,
Okay.
so again, this is a very interesting fight between these two fighters. One is a technical striker, one is a power striker. Most of the people, most of the MMA fighters, if you go and look at the predictions for this particular fight, they're picking Israel Adesanya over Jan Blachowicz, even though he's a lighter fighter and he's moving up a weight
Okay.
class. So people are
Hmm.
so mystified by this guy, Israel Adesanya, that they're willing to put
Uh-huh.
him over a person
Hmm.
who is weighing approximately 20 pounds over him, right? In a
Okay,
fight, in the
so I'll,
actual
I'll
fight.
I'll stop you. I'll stop you
Right, right.
here. We'll talk about the predictions and weight class in the
Uh,
later part.
sure, sure.
Let's move to the next fight, which is between Amanda Nunes
Right.
versus Megan Anderson.
Megan Anderson. So
Yeah.
this is a featherweight bout, female featherweight bout between
Mm-hmm.
one of the arguably the GOAT, the greatest of all time, in Amanda
Oh,
Nunes.
okay.
Yes, in Amanda Nunes, and
Uh-huh.
between a fighter against a fighter who is on her last fight, basically on the UFC contract के उसकी last fight है, Megan Anderson की.
Okay.
Right? Usually it does not
Okay.
happen कि कोई fighter बाहर जा रहा है UFC से, उसकी last fight है उसके contract पे,
Mm.
and they're giving her a title fight
Okay.
or him a title fight for that matter of fact.
Oh, okay.
So this is very interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Now, the
Yeah, yeah.
thing, yeah, the thing about Amanda Nunes is she has
Mm-hmm.
been unstoppable basically in UFC. No one has
Okay.
ever been able to beat her in UFC within UFC, and
Uh-huh.
completely dominant, completely ruthless. And again, matlab, a lot of people are hailing her. MMA, experts are hailing as the greatest
Mm-hmm.
women fighter of all time, and also in the conversation of probably one of the greatest fighters, irrespective of gender. So
Okay.
chances are very very slim कि Megan Anderson कुछ कर पाएगी, right? But she's a very
Mm-hmm.
strong woman. Megan Anderson stands at 6 feet tall, very matlab, muscular, very powerful woman she is. But
Mm-hmm.
I think it is going to be an uphill task for Megan Anderson to win over Amanda Nunes. I mean, I see a very very slim chance, man.
I just searched about Ronda Rousey.
Ronda Rousey,
She
yes.
was, yeah, yeah. So I saw her in WWE. She was not the goat of UFC women.
So
Uh,
Ronda Rousey was, I would say, the pioneer of women MMA in the truest of the
okay,
senses. So
okay,
earlier, the president of UFC, who is Dana
mm-hmm.
White, he was against
Yeah,
women fighting in MMA, and at one point of time, he told a reporter that I will never
mm.
ever have a woman fighting in my cage, my octagon. And then he has to
Oh,
bite his words because
mm.
Ronda Rousey came in and basically was
चक्कला बेलन नहीं खाया
yeah,
उसने कभी.
basically she took the whole MMA world by storm. So a little background about
Okay,
Ronda Rousey. And you guys can also check her profile out and everything. She is the 2008 I think silver medalist in judo, Olympic silver medalist in judo. I probably could
okay,
could be gold as well. I don't even remember properly. Silver
yeah,
or
yeah,
gold in judo, and then she went into mixed martial arts and was undefeated for first 13 of her MMA fights, right?
okay.
Finishing fights within a minute, like 30
Oh,
seconds, 40 seconds, like blitz. And
mm-hmm.
basically there was no match for her. Everyone was saying ki, matlab, who is going to
Okay,
beat her? And
mm.
then came along your the preacher's daughter,
Hmm.
Holly Holm, right? Again, a championship fight, and Holly Holm basically head kicked her into oblivion, Ronda Rousey, and
Oh,
probably the biggest upset in UFC history. And I remember
okay.
posting something on Facebook about it, and people going crazy. What the hell are you talking about? Because again, at that point of time, no one was watching UFC. Still, no one
No
watches
one knows
UFC.
something. Okay.
So yes, so Ronda Rousey basically, and that was the starting point of her downfall. So Ronda Rousey
So,
lost. Yeah.
is was there any face off between Ronda and Amanda
Yes. The
ever?
next fight, exactly. The next fight, the Ronda Rousey came back. So, all the hype was behind
Okay.
Ronda. That now she has,
Hmm.
she has beaten one time. She's going to come back even stronger. I, Let's see what her game plan will be. And she was going to face Amanda Nunes,
Mhm.
who, in her own rights, was a legitimate, contender. One of the best fighters at that time. Also, now she's the goat, but even at that point of
Mhm.
time, she was a very good fighter. And no one was
Okay.
hyping her up. No one was giving her the due attention. Everyone was focused on
Mhm.
Ronda Rousey. And then came along
Okay.
Holly Holm and basically finished the fight in the first round. Sorry, Amanda Nunes came in and finished the fight in the first round.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
and
So,
and
I
yes,
mean, you mean Nunes beat
yes,
Ronda?
Rousey in the first round
Ronda
itself
Rousey. Okay.
left her a
Okay. Okay.
bloody mess. Left Ronda Rousey a bloody
Oh.
mess. And
Okay.
since
Okay.
since
Okay.
then, she has been on a run. Amanda has been on a run, which is like incomparable to anyone. She defeated Cyborg, who was
Mhm.
considered to be a myth in women MMA fighting, right?
Mhm.
Accused of taking steroids. You look at Cyborg, Chris Cyborg, and you see a
Mhm.
person who does not look like a female, right?
Mhm.
This again, probably the whole steroid accusations against her must be true because she had
Mhm.
developed those features and everything. And outside of UFC,
Mhm.
she was a phenom. Like everyone was scared of her. No one was willing to take up a fight with her. And
Mhm.
then she came into the UFC because UFC started the 145 division for women's as well, and she was a big
Mhm.
fighter. So she came in, she became the champion, and then
Mhm.
Amanda went up a weight class because she's a 135-pound fighter,
Okay.
and beat the
Mhm.
shit out of Chris Cyborg, beat the shit out of
Oh
her.
man,
Beat the
that's
shit out of
nice.
her. Yeah, beat the shit out of her. So currently,
Okay.
Amanda Nunes is holding two belts at the same time. She is the 135
Yeah.
pound champion, and she's also the 145-pound champion. And no one
Wow.
is able to beat her, right? She's basically ragdolling everyone. The last fight that she had in the 145-pound division, because 145
Huh.
pound is such a big weight class for women, such a big weight class
Mhm.
for women.
Yeah.
There
Yeah.
are very less fighters in that weight class, very less
Mhm.
fighters.
Okay.
So for
Okay.
Amanda, people are running out of options कि अब किसके साथ लड़ाएं इसको, right?
Okay.
And
Okay. There are
and then
no opponents
yeah, there are no
left.
worthy opponents for her. And then came along Megan Anderson.
Oh.
Again, yes, again, I'm
Okay.
not really sure because again, Megan, again, physically very intimidating, like 6 foot, like
Okay.
6 foot,
Uh-huh.
all
Okay.
muscles, no body fat on her. Like she looks like a goddess. This,
Oh.
yeah, and she's going to
Let me
fight.
search her picture while you're talking about.
Dude, I'll see your eyes getting lit up, man. Just a second. Come on, let me start the countdown. Five, four.
Nice man. Yeah. Yeah.
I told
Yeah.
you,
You
man.
can talk. I'll just
Yeah,
look
you
at
just yes,
something
yeah,
else. That's
yeah. I
fine.
can see
Okay.
that. So,
Yeah. Okay.
yeah,
Even I am 6 foot. Man, I'm also 6 foot, but very so much body weight,
so
so
much
much
body
fat.
weight. Yeah, so much body weight.
Doesn't look like a god at
Yeah,
all.
but man, physically very endowed, I would say. This girl Megan Anderson, and
But I
again,
don't think whatever you have told me, I don't think she's a match for Amanda.
I don't think so.
That's what
Matlab,
I
she
think.
is at that level that Amanda has. So there's a very famous saying in MMA, right? There are
Hmm.
levels to this game. There are levels to this game.
Okay.
So for example, if a fighter who is like on a win streak, 8-5 win streak, or 7 fight win streak, लगातार 7-8 fight जीत रहा है, or people start hyping him
Hmm.
up कि हाँ भाई ये जीत जाएगा ये जाएगा, and then you have the champion, right,
Hmm.
reigning and supreming on the particular division, and then you match
Yeah.
these two fighters in a fight for a title fight, and then you see the levels of the game, and then you see how easily the
Hmm.
champion is beating up this contender, and then you see कि ठीक है
Yeah.
मतलब you can beat the rest of the division, but the champion is a different
Hmm.
league altogether.
Let's move to the next fight,
Yeah, yeah.
which is between Peter Yan versus Aljamain Sterling. Am I
Right.
pronouncing it right?
Yes, yes, you are, man. Yes, you are
Okay.
pronouncing. Good
Okay.
job done, man,
Yeah.
on the
Thank you
pronunciations.
so much. Yeah.
Learning on the job, right? Learning on the job.
I'm the noob.
Yes.
Yeah.
So this fight is for the bantamweight championship, again for men's,
Mm,
and
mhm,
bantamweight is a class which is 135 pounds. We'll again
mm,
talk about the weight class later on. So
mhm,
Peter Yan is currently the champion, and Aljamain Sterling is the contender in this fight. Very
okay.
interesting fight. again, Peter Yan, a very solid opponent, comes from the same background, or not the same background, I would say. He comes from Russia. So they have the same pedigree as, Khabib or these fighters who are coming from Russia, who are very heavily focused towards, wrestling. But this is not the case with Peter Yan. Peter Yan is a I would say, a striker more and a wrestler less.
Mm-hmm.
And
Okay.
Aljamain Sterling is the complete opposite. Aljamain
Okay.
Sterling is a wrestler from background,
Okay.
right?
Okay.
And as discussed in the last episodes, so the beauty about MMA is this only, right? A
Yeah.
person who is technically so
Coming from
proficient.
different
Yes,
fighting style.
yes. So
Okay.
Aljamain
Okay.
Sterling is an NCAA, I think, champion or a state champion in wrestling from USA. And
Mm-hmm.
Peter Yan is again a very good striker. He has a well-rounded game. In every aspect of the game, he's very good. So ground and
Okay.
pound is very good. His striking is very good. I think wrestling holds
Mm.
up well as well, and that's why he's the
Okay.
champion. And in the last fight, he had beaten Jose Aldo, right? And Jose Aldo was
Mm-hmm.
considered at one point of time the greatest featherweight of all time, right? He went
Okay.
10 years undefeated, Jose Aldo. So
Mm-hmm.
featherweight is 145 pounds. We're talking about the 135 pound weight class right now. So Jose Aldo, again, he was on a losing streak at 145 pounds. So he chose to come down to 135 pounds. And
Mm.
in his second fight, he was given a title fight because he's such a big name, Jose Aldo. And
Okay.
he fought Peter Yan for this championship. It was a
Mm.
weekend championship. And
Okay.
Peter, yeah, the first round was all Jose Aldo, I would say. Leg kicks,
Mm.
really good striking and everything. But he
Mm.
basically blew himself out, gassed himself out, and Peter Yan basically went on becoming better and better each round passed. And I think in the fourth round, with heavy ground and pound, he finished Aldo. So
Okay.
very interesting fight. Aljamain Sterling is someone, I would say, who's a very unique character in himself. Again, obviously
Mm-hmm.
coming from a wrestling background, and he has a
Mm.
very good ground game, right? And when I say
Okay.
ground game, I do not
Mm.
mean wrestling only. Wrestling is basically you smother your opponent. Basically, you
Yeah.
get a double leg takedown or a single leg takedown, and then you do the
Mm.
ground and pound kind of stuff. So that's basic,
Yeah.
wrestling 101. What I'm talking about
Okay.
is grappling right now. So he's a very fantastic grappler, and by what I
Mm-hmm.
mean is his jiu-jitsu game is very very strong. And I think
Okay.
he comes from Matt Serra's gym, I think. He trains at the same gym as El Cuenta, another fighter at 155 pounds, and they are very good when it comes to jiu-jitsu. So last fight that Aljamain Sterling had was with Corey Sandhagen, who is also a killer at 135 pounds,
Mm. Okay.
and he
Okay.
defeated the person, I think, within a couple of minutes or something, with a beautiful,
Okay.
I think, armbar or a rear naked choke, one of the two things. Again, a jiu-jitsu concept.
Okay. So I think this fight looks very balanced to me. Like
Yes.
anyone can win. Um,
Yes, again, very balanced, fight. Again,
mm.
two very different styles. One wrestler, one's probably a striker. Let's see who wins. This is going to be a tough matchup, I would say. This is going to be a tough and very interesting fight to watch out. The last two fights
Okay.
on this card, the starting of the card is with I think Thiago Santos and Alexander Rakic. Uh,
Mm-hmm.
Thiago Santos is someone who is coming off a loss on
Oh,
the
okay.
yes, on the hands of a fighter who is resurging at 40 years old, right?
Okay.
We'll hopefully talk about him.
Not my dad.
Yeah,
Okay.
so a fighter who is resurging at a very old war, and maybe we can
Mm.
see him in a title fight, matlab this guy, particular guy, and we'll talk about him in some other episodes as well. And he is
That's okay.
fighting Alexander Rakic, an up and
Mm.
comer, very
Mm.
strong, well-rounded fighter. Should be
Okay.
a very interesting fight. Should be a very interesting fight.
Okay. And the
And
next one?
the next one is between Islam Makhachev
Mm.
and Dober. I don't know his first name is, and I think
Drew Dober.
Drew Dober. Yes, Drew Dober. It is a
Yeah.
fight in 100 in the 155 weight division, and
Okay.
he is the cousin of the goat. Khabib, yes,
Okay.
yes,
Is
yes.
he the goat?
No, no,
Now
no.
you are accepting it.
No, no. Yes. See, facts don't lie. Okay, hips may lie, but facts don't lie.
दोस्तों मैं मानता हूँ मैं मानता हूँ कि वो
Oh,
गोट है
see, see,
नाइस
see. The fact is,
पंकज
uh,
पंकज ये कोई फाइट नहीं होती है ठीक है रेसलिंग मैन दिस इज सो बोरिंग मैन कम ऑन मैन दिस इज सो
अरे
बोरिंग
भाई,
मैन
see, the fact is, like,
फ्रॉम दैट
no.
नाउ दिस वाह
See, even
वाह
even at
थाली के बैंगन
no, no, even at
वाह
even no, even at that point, I was not doubting
ओके
his credentials. But the fact is,
ओके
I still find his क्या नाम है मतलब style boring. I still find his style
ओके
boring. अब भाई यार मतलब यार ऐसे मतलब मस्त मस्त नॉकआउट होते हैं वहां तुम यार मतलब लौंडे की मतलब टांग पकड़ के उसको पेल रहे हो नीचे घुसा के क्या
या
क्या मजा है
see guys I am the noob
हाँ,
but I enjoy watching the wrestling. These are pros and they want
भाई what
entertainment.
the hell man, what the hell, entertainment
Yeah.
ही होता है और कुछ नहीं होता उसमें वो. But anyway,
Okay.
so again the
Okay.
goat we're talking about is Khabib Nurmagomedov, right?
Yeah.
And who just retired. मतलब, I don't know if he's
Yeah.
retired, but
Yeah.
29-0,
Yeah.
never
I guess he'll
lethal.
he'll get a farewell match. I guess he'll fight one more.
they they
But
they
but
were they were talking about,
yeah.
so the last fight that he wants to have, like his wish
Yeah.
list, and his father
Yeah.
also wanted him to have this fight. It was between him and my personal favorite, my personal favorite, GSP.
Who's this?
GSP,
Okay.
George
Okay.
St. Pierre. Now, I think I
Okay.
told you about George St. Pierre. He
Yeah.
was the longest reigning
Yeah. You
170
told
pound
me.
fighter, right? Considered again one of the goats, if not the goat.
Yeah. Actually, so I'll tell you. So we had the discussion when
Hmm.
Khabib versus Tony was about
Yes.
to happen, and everyone was like, "Man, okay, everyone is losing against Khabib, but Tony will
Ah,
have a chance because
right,
Tony is the goat." And
right,
then I messaged Sumit and I said, "Man, is this the real hype?"
you're right.
And he said, and I asked him, "Is there anyone above Tony
Hmm.
Ferguson?" And then he presented a list of goats.
Yes.
So basically, in UFC, there is no goat
There's
actually.
no goat.
Greatest of all time, there's no goat.
There's no
There is
goat.
a list of
There are
goats.
lists of
Okay.
goats. There's list of
Okay.
goats. Every weight class
Okay.
you have a goat, right? Starting from 125
Okay.
pounds, Demetrius Mighty
Yeah.
Mouse Johnson, he's a goat, right? And then you
Okay.
move on to 145. Jose Aldo is the
Hmm.
goat. 155 pound,
Okay.
Khabib is the goat. 170 pound,
Okay.
GSP is the goat. 185 pounds, again, I'm probably who's Anderson Silva is the goat. John Jones is the
Okay.
205-pound goat. And heavyweight,
Hmm.
we have the current champion, who
And
is
there is, and within all the categories, there is only one goat about whom we talked about in the first episode,
right.
the dead man walking,
The
the
Undertaker.
Undertaker.
He is the goat.
Okay. Yeah.
Dead goat.
Yeah. So
Dead goat, but
let's
still a
let's
goat.
come. Yeah, man.
Yeah,
Let's
dead goat,
let's
but still
come
a goat.
back to
Yes.
Islam and Drew Dober.
So even as per Khabib, Islam is someone who is basically the next level fighter, right? So
Okay.
traditionally, people think of Khabib as a pure, I would say, wrestler, and most
Hmm.
of his game is concentrated towards wrestling and ground and pound. And people
Okay.
used to basically belittle his striking, which is a wrong thing to say because his striking is also very, very good. And Khabib's fighting. But Islam has a very good stand-up game along with a really good wrestling. So
Okay.
अगर हम एप्पल टू एप्पल कंपैरिजन करें तो ही इज अ मोर वेल राउंडेड ऑफ फाइटर एज कंपेयर टू खबीब बट
Okay.
द फैक्ट इज आई स्टिल बिलीव खबीब इज मच बेटर राइट बिकॉज
Yeah.
उसका जो
Obviously.
एक पर्टिकुलर पॉइंट है उसका गेम का इट इज सो ओवरवेलमिंग खबीब का राइट इट इज सो
Hmm.
ओवरवेलमिंग दैट इट डिमिनिशेस एवरी अदर थिंग वो चाहे आप
Okay.
कितने अच्छे स्ट्राइकर हो क्योंकि
Hmm.
गेची जो लास्ट फाइट थी तेरी जो तूने देखी थी राइट गेची की लेग किक्स देखी थी तूने सो गेची की लेग किक्स
Hmm.
आर कंसिडर्ड सो लीथल बेसिकली कि उसने
Yeah.
अपनी अपनी लास्ट फाइट्स में मतलब जब जो स्टार्ट किया था उसने लोगों को
Yeah.
सिर्फ अपनी लेग किक्स के ही उस पे मतलब
Yeah.
बूते पे क्या नाम है बेसिकली हराया है राइट
हराया
तो
था हाँ
यस 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 सो गेची की लेग किक वाज सो डेंजरस एंड इफ यू हैव नोटिस्ड इन द फर्स्ट राउंड जब वो लेग किक्स मार रहा था उसको right? Even though the
हम्म,
striking of Khabib was better, he was even punching
हम्म,
him, the The way he was boxing was much better than Gaethje's, but his leg kicks
Yeah.
were doing some damage.
Damage.
So
Yeah, yeah,
yes,
yeah.
yes. As soon as Gaethje went into the second round, उसको पता लग गया था क्या नाम है कि मैं इसकी striking भी अच्छी है मुझसे, right? So Gaethje was trying to land these calf kicks, और calf kicks के बारे में बात करेंगे. And
Mm.
Khabib recognized कि वो और ज्यादा calf kicks ले नहीं सकता. So as
Okay.
soon as Gaethje landed this last calf kick, he immediately went and I think single leg or double leg takedown ले लिया था उसने तुरंत. उसको पता लग
Yeah,
गया था कि I
yeah,
have to
yeah,
finish him right now, कि मैं इसको
yeah,
ज्यादा
yeah,
लंबा
yeah.
खींच नहीं सकता. खबीब पहले राउंड में
Obviously.
कोशिश कर रहा था कि मैं उसके साथ स्टैंड अप करूं.
Strike. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
या खबीब वो सो क्या नाम है हाइप्ड अप एंड सो वो कि मैं इसके साथ स्टैंड अप करता हूं, देखता हूं ये कितना अपने आप को स्टैंड, वो बोलता है स्ट्राइकर बोलता है लेट मी स्टैंड अप विद हिम
Yeah.
एंड सी हाउ गुड इज
So
ही.
even I thought that he was playing for the crowd in the first round. I thought.
ही वाज ट्राइंग टू प्रूव अ पॉइंट खबीब कि भाई मैं
Yeah,
सिर्फ
yeah.
रेसलर नहीं हूँ, मैं पेल सकता हूँ किसी
Wrestler
को, क्या
नहीं
नाम है,
हूँ.
आई एम जस्ट आई कैन पंच एज वेल.
Okay.
एंड Khabib was doing really well, but then he
Okay.
started realizing कि उसकी leg kicks तो मतलब चेक नहीं कर रहा था वो, ठीक है. And you cannot
Okay.
check calf kicks. You cannot check calf
Okay.
kicks. You can check जो आपकी knee पे लग रही है, you can check them by turning your knee outwards. आपका अगर कोई थाई पे आपकी लात मार रहा है तब भी ठीक है, you have so much meat in there कि you can absorb some punishment there. But calf में कुछ नहीं होता आपकी, right? Calf में you have some very little amount of muscle, and it's just the shin then, right? So you cannot take
Yeah,
a lot
yeah.
of calf kicks. And he realized, and then basically he thought कि I have to finish this fight. मेरे को पता है कैसे करनी है fight. He's not going to do anything to me on the ground. So basically took him down, and you know, very very fascinating thing which happened in that fight. So गेची के माँ बाप आए हुए थे उस फाइट में देखने के लिए, बिकॉज दैट फाइट हैपेंड इन अबू धाबी. फाइट आइलैंड में हुई थी,
Okay.
ठीक है. तो गेची इज अ फाइटर फ्रॉम यूएसए, तो उसके मतलब पेरेंट्स वहाँ पे फ्लो कर गया. एंड दिस वाज द फर्स्ट टाइम दे हैव एवर फ्लोन मतलब outside of USA, मतलब they come from a you know I would say humble background and everything. So it was very much emotional. It was very much very significant for Gaethje to have his
Okay.
parents right in front of him watching. And Khabib knew that. And Khabib is such a nice person. मतलब वैसे he's very nice person कि उसको he was going for an arm bar पहले, right? जब उसको नीचे उसने I think he was in a वैसी precarious condition, and he was going to basically put him in an arm bar, Gaethje को. आर्म बार में basically you have to extend the arm like this, right? And आपका जो elbow का joint होता है basically hyper extended in the opposite direction, and basically the opponent taps out, and it is very hurtful. बहुत ज़्यादा दर्द होता है और opponent को.
Okay.
And he
But
knew
he
that.
didn't go for that.
He didn't go for that. He switched his positions in between क्या नाम है the same क्या नाम है you know position that he was in, and went in for a choke. ठीक है, he went in for a triangle choke. वो सो जाए या फिर वो tap out कर दे, उसको दर्द ना हो. Right, because his parents
That's
yes.
really nice.
So that's
Okay.
so fascinating to मतलब see कि क्या नाम है, he has so much respect for his opponent as well.
So that was a very interesting story, very nice story which you told us about.
Right.
So I just want to know your predictions about the whole card. So just tell me which one you think will win these fights, okay?
Right.
Which one do you think will win in Jan Blachowicz versus Israel Adesanya?
So this will be see, I know deep down मेरे दिल में मेरे को पता है कि Israel Adesanya is going to win, ठीक है, because he's a superior technical striker. I know.
So take Adesanya. I'll take Blachowicz. Okay, let's just do this.
Okay, ठीक है भाई.
Okay. Yeah.
So
you take Adesanya.
No.
I'll take Blachowicz.
See, the fact is, मैंने just last उसमें episode में बोला था कि I always prefer the underdog वाला thing. इसमें underdog is Jan Blachowicz. So I was like, I'm
hey.
No,
I call the dips. I call the dips on Blachowicz.
ठीक है, you take Blachowicz. मतलब मैं मुझे दिल से पता है कि इजराइल जीतने वाला है, but मैं दिल से चाहता हूँ कि यान जीते.
ठीक है, तो टूटने के लिए बना है दोस्त.
टूटा हुआ है मेरे.
Anyways.
Second fight. Move on.
Yeah. Obviously, I think Amanda will win.
Yes,
the story you've told me, yes. I think we both
Amanda
are on the same page.
Amanda will win.
Okay, in Peter Yan versus Aljamain Sterling, I think I'll pick Aljamain Sterling.
I'll go with Peter Yan. I think the champion will do it. I think the champion will have the championship mentality wala advantage with
Because
him,
you
and
told
he'll
me that
win.
he is coming after a loss, right?
Con whom?
Peter Yan.
No, no,
Peter
no.
Yan.
Peter Yan is coming off a win. I was talking about
Okay.
Thiago Santos.
Thiago Santos. Okay, okay,
Yes,
okay.
not Peter
So,
Yan.
okay,
Obviously, he's a champion. How can he lose and still be a
okay.
champion?
Sorry. Okay, so I'm a noob. So Peter Yan versus, so you're taking Peter Yan,
Peter
I'm
Yan,
taking
yes.
Sterling. Okay, that's
Yes.
fine. And I guess in the fight between Islam and Ru, I think we both are with Islam, I guess.
Islam, yes.
Right?
I think Islam will win this
Yeah.
fight.
Okay, and Thiago Santos versus Alexander Rakic.
It's a toss up, but I'll go with Rakic. I'll go with Rakic.
Okay.
Yeah,
So
yes.
basically, we are on the same page except for Blahovic versus
Yes.
Adesanya
Adesanya.
and Peter Yan versus Aljamain Sterling, right?
Sterling. Yes. Let's see, man. It is going to be
Yeah.
a very, very interesting fight. I hope.
What's the timing? What's the
I-
timing?
I think it'll start Indian Standard Time. I think 7:30. Usually the card starts. Let me
Okay.
just check the timeline. UFC.
On Monday, right?
No. Tomorrow, भाई Sunday को आती हैं. अबे
नहीं, so Sunday in their time, right?
नहीं
So our time Monday.
नहीं
no?
नहीं. It's Saturday their time.
Okay.
Sunday
Okay.
8:30 a.m. the card will start.
Okay.
Please, if you have Sony Live, go and watch this fight. Yes. 8:30 a.m. It'll take 3 hours a maximum, and it's Sunday. You can spare 3 hours. Okay?
Yeah, very interesting card, man.
Yes. 3 title fights,
We have to
and
watch
believe me, if you have not watched MMA पहले life में कभी, and by God's grace अगर आपके पास TV में Sony जो भी आता है, and if you have a Sony Live subscription, take it from us, watch this fight, and hopefully will convert you. ठीक है? Go and watch this fight. Believe me, it'll be worth your time. It'll be worth every single second that you spend there. And मतलब अगर आपको सिर्फ एक फाइट देखनी है तो I will say go and watch the last fight, the main event between Israel Adesanya and Jan Blachowicz, which is hopefully going to be a barn burner. And again, we're all excited. Let's see if we do get time.
Yeah.
We'll try and do a post-fight analysis. Otherwise, we'll share the results and on our Instagram or on whomsoever place, whatsoever place that we are on social media. We'll share that. And
I guess I'm also excited for fight of Amanda Nunes as well.
Yes.
I mean, whatever you told me, I guess for everyone else, I am not sure about if whether they are a goat or not. But
yeah.
I'm
Amanda
sure
is the goat. Amanda is a legit goat.
Is a legit goat.
Legit goat ever.
Yeah. So I guess we'll wrap this up.
Yes,
this episode
we'll wrap this
up. It was very nice. And thank you so much, Sumit.
Yes.
For giving us so much information, and let's connect after the match and let's see.
Yes, and I hope you guys join. I hope you like these videos. That sort of informal type ka hai, but that's the whole point, right? We don't want to make it
guys. Subscribe the channel.
Yeah.
Subscribe the channel. Hit the like button.
Share,
please.
Whatever. Yes.
Yeah,
all the formal things.
We have done a lot of. I'm not done, but he has done a lot of hard work. I'm just making notes and adding the entertainment part.
भाई क्यों बोल रहा है? भाई पोल क्यों खोल रहा है तू?
Yeah. Just hit the like button and subscribe button, please.
Yes.
Okay.
All right. Thank you so much for watching. Bye bye.